Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome into Rover Sports. I needed to get this video up tonight. I am just so jacked on this Daniel Jones performance, and I have to go. And I really want to view it and assess it. So let's get to it. So what's interesting about Daniel Jones is his release is very interesting to me, the way he plays the game. I think his footwork is really awesome. I might want to split this off into two parts of 20-minute videos. So Daniel Jones, you see him kind of shuffling his feet. Then he's able to step up into the pocket. And the thing about Jones, he throws a good ball on Evan Ingram there. He throws it like very near his actual his pectorals. Actually, he throws it really close to his chest, meaning that he throws the ball very close to maybe his ear. Some quarterbacks that are sidearm guys throw it like Tony Romo away from their body. Daniel Jones throws the ball very close to his body. He keeps his arm angle very close to his chest. I think that sometimes it's hard to get power that way, but for Daniel, it just seems to work. You can see how tall Daniel Jones looks in an NFL game. Like with Kyler Murray, he definitely looks small. Even Baker Mayfield looks pretty tiny out there at times. But you see Daniel Jones at 6'5", he looks like he's 2 inches taller than Eli Manning. And this play is just brilliant, and that ball is thrown with an incredible spiral. So watch Daniel Jones. This is what Cutcliffe teaches him. He teaches him to catch the ball, but don't even look the ball into your hands. Keep your eye on the safety if you can. So Daniel Jones is still looking at the safety almost immediately. But what Daniel Jones does so well, and what was really a staple of his success, is there's pressure coming to the right. Most quarterbacks here would have a lot of trouble throwing to the left side, throwing not to their strong side. But Daniel Jones shuffles his feet left and lets this go. And it's a perfect spiral with plenty of arm strength to get to the receiver. I mean, so this throw by Daniel Jones, and he's reading coverage, and they're sending the blitz, and they send it to the right side because they don't want to let him get comfortable right. But Daniel Jones, the footwork, see how he shuffles, keeps his eyes downfield as he's shuffling, doesn't give up ground. That shuffle is what Cutcliffe taught him at Duke. Cutcliffe taught him these footwork maneuvers, and the footwork here is a clinic by Daniel Jones. He would work on footwork all day in 100-degree heat at the Durham Fields at Duke, and that's just so pretty to see Daniel Jones there throwing to his left. What a ball. And it's really exciting as a Giants fan because you never know now if Daniel Jones, let's see the good block, you see a little physicality. Now you don't know if Daniel Jones, he could throw from pretty much anywhere. So unlike Eli Manning, who needed everything absolutely perfect, Daniel Jones is adding this new dimension to the offense. Daniel Jones, good footwork here. Sometimes he gets a little caught up on the back foot. This is just an outstanding catch by Evan Ingram. Ingram played like he was shot out of a cannon today. He was unbelievable today. Evan Ingram, incredible athleticism. He does an Odell Beckham catch right there. And what a mossing of the defender. Evan Ingram, it was a tank. Evan Ingram was a superstar today. Played like the best tight end in the NFL. Just this offense with Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, it feels like Jones is like taller than all these kids. It feels like he's playing with little kids. And Daniel Jones is not afraid to get hit. He's not afraid to get hit by anybody. Daniel Jones, the footwork there, the pausing of the feet. I mean, you can't find better footwork from Daniel Jones. The guy is clean. Cutcliffe molded Daniel Jones. And all Shermer had to do was clean a couple of things up with him. The portrait was done. The project was done. The essay was written. It's A+ work, and Shermer just needed to turn it into the teacher. That's the Daniel Jones paper analogy. 3rd and 8, kind of get into trouble, but a very tough down and distance to really hit. Let's continue. Jones finds his checkdowns early in this contest. Danny, I love how the ball gets released quickly too. That's what I love. Ball out of his hands quick. He's content to take the check down. If the check down is there, he'll give it to you quick. He'll put it on you quick, and that's perfectly fine. Playing within the guidelines of the offense. They're playing man-to-man. So Daniel Jones knows he has to make a play. A nice little shift of gears there by Daniel Jones. Watch this. I like this call from Buffalo, from the Tampa Bay. They send four, and they play strict man-to-man. They get a great push. Daniel Jones, watch Jones and this guy right here. This guy doesn't get a good angle on Jones, and Jones takes it to the sideline, blows by him, and shows off the speed and the athletic ability that Jones has to play in this NFL. Because Shermer said in this NFL that pockets are not going to be perfect because these defensive linemen, these pass rushers are too good for you to have a perfect pocket. Here, Jones, look at Jones again, rolling to his right. A very difficult throw off platform makes this look easy. Look at this. In the face of adversity, he makes that throw look so routine, and that's what's so exciting about Jones. I mean, this throw to him is like second nature. And for some guys, with a guy blitzing right there, they don't have the arm strength, they don't have the physical capabilities to be able to maybe take a little bit of a shot and also hit Evan Ingram right in stride. Like, that's what I was really encouraged about. It's just how physically imposing he looks like he fits into the game really well. Then Daniel Jones, 2nd and 3. Look at this again. I mean, look at this quick shuffling of the footwork as the blitz is coming. Daniel Jones not looking to leave the pocket. He's a real pocket passer. Look at these steps by Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones trying to find that window, and he puts that in a perfect place. That should have been a completion. Again, low and away. Daniel Jones keeping it out of trouble. Other than that one throw that we'll view later where he eyed up the safety, Daniel Jones kept the ball out of harm's way today. Checking every box. That might have been Slayton, I think, 86 maybe. Shepard is a funny guy. He was cracking me up in the first half when he was doing this. Because look at Shep right here. Look at Shep. Shep twirling around. He's dancing. Shep is hilarious. Kind of mocking the team, mocking the Bucs a little bit. Needs the refs to call it. Shep is a trip. Shep is the funniest guy on the team, and Shep is really the heart and soul for a lot of the team. Look at Danny Jones. I love the loft. There you see just the touch deep down the field for Danny Jones. Danny takes the snap. Danny, quick snap, and the touch. There we see the touch with the arm strength. So you're seeing the ability to make deep throws. Good touch. Guy almost hauls it in. This is maybe the best play from Daniel all day, okay? Because the thing is, this guy, Shaq Barrett, who's a great pass rusher, jumps offside. He's going to then bat at Daniel Jones's hand, and somehow Daniel Jones has the strength to hold down this football. Look at this. Any normal mortal would fumble this football in this scenario. He would fumble, or the force of him slapping Daniel Jones's hand from a 300-pound man would make Daniel Jones fumble or crumble to his knees. And this is a blindside hit coming from his left side. Daniel Jones survives, cradles the ball with two hands, just like he's taught by Cutcliffe, keeps his composure down the field and makes another lefty dime, a fadeaway lefty dime from Daniel Jones to Saquon Barkley. I mean, the fact that he has the composure and also the sheer strength to hold on to this football, Eli Manning would have been destroyed. I mean, his whole hand, there's a 1,000,000% chance that Eli's fumbling that ball. But Daniel Jones getting pressured. Daniel Jones then, no panic here, no panic, relaxed. And Daniel Jones again keeps his eyes down the field, throwing to his left. This guy's as good as anybody right now as a righty quarterback. He does have a little Deshaun Watson in him. It was actually a very good comparison said by somebody, said by my man Joel Rocks, who comments a lot. I mean, his throwing motion certainly like Deshaun Watson, and the way that he moves around the pocket, it's exciting. Here's disappointing. You got it. Daniel's got to hit this one. Okay. But I see the skill. I at least see that he has the potential to play in this league and be a good quarterback because of the caliber of throws he makes. He needs to get that ball nice and high. Nice and high, Daniel. Nice and high. You know, let Saquon easily run under that. That's a gimme touchdown, all right? And also the footwork here, let's critique a little bit. A little fading away if we really critique. See that? Little fading away. I'm not worried about that, though. That's a gimme throw. I'm not worried about that. Daniel Jones, the option route. Haven't seen that from the Giants quarterbacks. That's a new wrinkle. Daniel Jones with the speed. He's a spry young kid, and it's fun that he's playing on our team right now. Janoris Jenkins getting burnt all day long by really an elite receiver in football. So here, Daniel Jones, we're going play action. We're probably not going to hit anything here. Only a couple of guys on the route, but might as well let Shep go down the field. And there was really nowhere to put that ball. So good coverage by the Bucs and smart of Jones to kind of throw it away. So then it's 3rd and 15, and this is a terrible down and distance. This is what you saw in the third quarter a little bit. Daniel takes the snap. Great protection. I was expecting something great. So there he eyes up that receiver, and that allows that safety to come flying down from all the way out here, which on the coach's film, we can also maybe do a coach's film. It might be kind of confusing, you know, which videos are which, but you see here, Danny just eyes him up the whole way, which is not good. So Jabril Peppers, guys are playing tough. Guys are playing hard. But yeah, the defense in the first half just kind of got it just kind of got dicey with Ronald Jones and stuff. Yeah, Mike Evans, dead touchdown. It felt like he had 248 yards of receiving. Danny uncorking one deep, and I thought that Russell Shepard should have ran underneath this ball. I thought this ball should have actually been a completion. And the fact is, this is a good 60 yards in the air, so that's very encouraging that he at least has the arm strength. He does have a little bit of a windup, but that's okay. He does have a windup for sure, but at least Daniel Jones has the arm strength that can play at this level, because that looks like a 60-yard ball that was thrown there by Danny Jones. Jones is just more physically, I think he's physically bigger, stronger than like a Justin Herbert. I think he's strong, and also he gets knocked around and he gets right back up, and that's what you'll see in the second half. So let's see how we are on time, doing decently on time. Danny Jones, perfectly in stride. His height allows him to see above the line of scrimmage really well. But Daniel Jones, the footwork, I'm just feel really confident as a Giants fan that Daniel Jones is going to make the right decision and that he's going to move the ball. And here he puts it in Evans' hands, and Evan just does the rest. This is like the Juju Smith-Schuster touchdown today along the left sideline. I'm so happy for Ingram, man. He's been banged up. He's been hurt the last 3 years. He's had such high expectations, and now this is kind of his coming out party this year. And against the Cowboys, he played great, and now he's balling. And it couldn't happen to a better guy. He's a great kid, and it's a really exciting time. And this touchdown sparked the second half because the Giants were down by 18. I was just about ready to throw in the white towel on the game. I was ready to throw in the white towel on James Betcher, on Shermer, 0-3 staring me right in the damn face. And that drive is one that we'll remember. These two plays, that Ingram 75-yard touchdown to start off this quarter, is when they got my attention. Like, dang, this is only a 10-point game, actually, if only our defense would come out, if only the Giants' defense would come out and play. So here what Daniel's going to do is Daniel's going to, look off a couple of people late. Again, throwing to his left is a strength. That's a great strength because I think pretty much any righty quarterback should be able to roll right and complete a pass. But Daniel Jones can move laterally left and stay parallel to the line of scrimmage and drop dimes. That is definitely something that is good in his arsenal or his toolbox. The thing is about this game is now the Giants needed some defense, and I almost feel like I'll probably do a film review on the defense for maybe another session. But I'm really curious to see this defense, and I guess we could show clips. I hate that I have like a 35-minute I hate that I have like a 35-minute job. At least Janoris here, people. The reason people are mad at Janoris is because he spoke out last week, like the defensive line's not really doing their job. The fact is, Jackrabbit there made a really nice play on the ball. Should have had a pick. So that was a huge stop. So when you score a touchdown, get a stop, and then how about this throw by Danny? How about this throw by Jones? Rolling right. Now he's rolling right, and he puts it really quick release right into Shepard's hand because his eyes are always up. His eyes never dip below the line of scrimmage. That's why it's great to have height playing the quarterback position. I mean, when you watch Jones and watch Kyler Murray, I'll try to do a film review on both. It's night and day who's the safer prospect now and who should have been taken number 1 or number 2 overall. It's night and day, and you got to give credit to Gettleman, I think, because I would definitely rather have Jones than I think have Kyler Murray. Even Dwayne Haskins, I don't think is as mobily gifted as this guy. Drew Lock, I don't think is even as gifted physically. Drew Lock looks like he's 6'2". This guy looks like he's 6'4", 6'5". He's a tank. This dude is a tank. A little Ben Roethlisberger-esque right here. Look at this. Going to his left. Are you freaking kidding me? And this is with a lot of velocity. I mean, this is like me hitting a driver on a par 4 downwind, hitting it 330 yards. And I only hit a drive 280. So this must have been downwind. This throw is absolutely impeccable. That's an angel coming down from the heavens. That is a thing of freaking beauty. Put that on a loop. Put that into my bloodstream. Put this throw into my veins. Daniel Jones, Carl Nassib coming into Daniel Jones. Jones, look, keeping his eyes down the field, moving away from pressure, not panicking. And then this is like the Johnny Manziel special throw when he was great at A&M. He contorts his body. Look at how difficult this is. Nassib's coming right at him. Contorts his body, a little fadeaway jumper to the left. He's rolling left. He then can hold up his body in this motion, get absolutely drilled throwing this ball moving left, and that is an absolute dime, and it's on a rope. It's on a rope. That ball does not hang in the air. That is arm strength. I mean, we didn't see him do this at Duke. I mean, I'm proud that Daniel Jones is hitting the weight room. Because look, he's not even setting up to throw, his normal throwing motion. He's forced to kind of throw in a way that he has to contort his body. And he hits this as if he's standing in a clean pocket. This is 50 yards down the field on an absolute dime. Some quarterbacks, if you gave Ryan Tannehill this throw in practice, routes on air, most NFL quarterbacks wouldn't even hit that routes on air, throwing with 2 defenders right there. Routes on air. This is under duress, rolling left. He throws a 45-yard dime between 2 defenders as he's rolling left. I mean, are you serious with that throw? Are you serious? That is freaking awesome to see. This kid is just fun to watch. I just pray he stays healthy because I love watching him. even if I wasn't a Giants fan, I'd probably still love Daniel Jones because he's the underdog story, had no Division I offers, was going to go to Princeton, smart kid. And then by the media hammered the Giants and Dave Gettleman because none of them had him going in the top 6. They all had Daniel Jones as a prospect at Duke that, even though they won a bowl game at Duke, the mainstream media said that his completion percentage was too low, but he wasn't working with the talent that a lot of guys that were drafted were working with. Like Kyler Murray worked with CeeDee Lamb, and Dwayne Haskins had Paris Campbell and stuff. And the point is about Daniel Jones is, yes, he was 500 there, and he took blame about it himself, but his physical tools and his personality and the way that Daniel Jones is a leader, there's a lot to get excited about. And then this throw, are you kidding me with this throw? I mean, I know it doesn't have a lot of velocity on it. And listen, if you guys are not big Daniel Jones fans, I get why some of you might say you're going on and on, whatever. This is just really encouraging to see because, look, he's fading away right here. Look at him fading away. Again, the guy's coming in. He's going to crush him, so he can't even step up into this throw. And he's throwing this ball from the outside hash, which is the 17-yard line. And come on. I mean, this is just this isn't even an opinion. This is an absolute dime right to the only spot where Sterling Shepard can make a play. Let's see his eyes right here. Let's see Danny's eyes. Look at how Danny eyes up the middle of the field. And now Danny's going to lock on because he sees the safeties can't really get to Shep. He waits for Shep. That's a terrible angle, like Bruce Arians said. Horrible angle by what cornerback was that? Was that Carlton Davis? Because no, it might have been Vernon Hargraves. Bad angle by him. He actually should have gotten his hands on the football at least. See, he's got to cut that route off, but the good anticipation on the throw, though, throwing to a spot. He throws it to a spot. Great catch by Shepard. He was tremendous today as well. Sterling's really into the game, trying to prove to be a number 1 receiver. Giants get bogged down here in the third. The strip sack fumble by Jones as his arm was going forward. Oh, this is the play where he absolutely gets pounded. This is like Eli Manning, Jerome McDougal. He takes a Thanksgiving stuffing pounding. He just gets pounded. He's doing his little left thing. He's drifting. He's still trying to look downfield. The thing I love about Jones, even if there's huge 300-pounders trying to kill him, he still keeps his eyes downfield. And Nassib, this is just picking up. This is just, picking up a coverage sack. This is like, for Nassib, it's not like he did anything incredible to get this sack, but this is just a gift. This is a gift from your coverage. And he gets to lay into Daniel Jones with a completely legal shoulder-leaning shot to the ribs, and Daniel Jones goes on the violent slip and slide. I mean, what a hit. And the thing about Daniel Jones, like what you could see in the broadcast point of view, is that Danny Jones gets up from that hit. He's not even rattled. He's like, this is the game of football. I know that sometimes these guys are going to come in and hit me pretty good. I mean, look at Jones slide like a good 10 yards. It's like you're sliding on a slip and slide at the 4th of July barbecue. And Daniel Jones keeps his helmet on. I mean, with grass stains in it. I just love the kid's toughness. That's what Shermer said. I don't want tough. He's like, I don't want smart guys. I'll take the tough guys. So the defense hangs on, right? Even in the red area, the defense hangs on. And, Daniel Jones had his struggles in this game. Daniel Jones had some fumbling issues in the game. But we're getting to the last series. They go man-to-man here. Guy jumps him early. I hated that play because, this guy jumped so early, and they didn't correct the call. And that was really sad in the moment, but maybe it's karma for them missing the field goal. But in Nate Solder's defense, this guy, Shaquille Barrett, I think, he has like 8 sacks. He's leading the league in sacks this year. So he's a freaking stud this year. How about this is the play of the game from Jabril Peppers, because this would have been ball game. See you later. 3rd and 2. A little dump out here to, I think it might be Brait. And great job, I think, by 31, actually. It might have been, I don't know if it was Hamilton or who's 31. He makes just the great tackle. And then you see James Betcher there get fired up, the whole sideline getting absolutely juiced. The swagger that we talk about, the celebration of the defense. I mean, that is what it's all about. That's what Giants football is all about. It's all about swagger. It's all about toughness. It's Thomas who made that play. And that's why the defense was humming in the second half. They were playing for each other. They were doing their responsibility, and they were loving their teammates. Love our brothers. That's what the Legion of Boom actually stands for, is love our brothers. That is what Chris Richard had said. Danny Jones, easy toss to Shep. Danny Jones then going to drop another dime. The film review's getting almost to the end, guys, but Danny Jones, perfect footwork, uncorks one, deep down the sideline. We have to see if this guy continues to have the arm strength that he does. I know this is the Bucs defense and it's one game. It's an encouraging start that he can function in this league. Daniel Jones, under a lot of pressure there, even with the windup, is able to get the football down the field. A lot of explosive plays in this offense created by Daniel Jones's legs. Receivers out here making big plays. I think that this might be one of the biggest plays. Not this one, but this one right here. Daniel stepping up and Daniel driving it to a wide open Shepard. Great throw and great footwork from Jones. So what I love about Jones is his footwork. And then on 4th and goal, time winding down, Danny Jones. Let's see if he looks here, and let's see if the middle of the field comes open. He does, and he knows that he's just darting right through. What a wonderful feeling this is to go straight into the end zone. What a feeling. What a feeling for Jones to score the winning touchdown. And then the Giants celebrate. The bench goes absolutely ballistic. Everyone's celebrating with Jones, but then I still fear that Jameis has too much time left. And that's what ended up happening. I thought it would be Graham Gano all over again. I thought that it would be a heartbreaker. And then Jameis drops back. He floats one up for Mike Evans, who outbodies the smaller Janoris Jenkins and burns him down the field with his speed. Then they center the ball, delay the game, the ball. And then this happens. And this is one of the great moments in Giants history for the past, decade. And we might look back on this game with Daniel Jones, and if he turns out to be a special one, we'll remember the debut of Jones. And the kicker here misses this kick wide right. Unbelievable. Had to double take when I saw that kick, because the Giants last year, years before, they'd always lose heartbreaking games, and now they win a game in incredibly fortunate and lucky fashion. And then you see there Daniel Jones, the teammates all partying around him. It's a happy locker room, and that happy locker room can hopefully be conducive to a wonderful week of practice and more good play throughout the season. Congratulations, Daniel. You deserve this one. Enjoy this one and remember this win for the rest of your life. Go out and get some more, and go out and go get Washington, Daniel. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Peace out. Go Giants. Take care. Thank you for watching my film review. Alrighty.